It's a hot day in Arizona. Look, I'm moving at the same rate as the clouds. There they go. Look, the Mercedes DLC is out now. Look at it. There they go. Look at it. Mercedes DLC. How awesome. They also released the uh what was it? The wasn't it the Mazda? I think they just released the Mazda DLC too. There. Yeah, it's the same one on the side. There he goes. Who's that coming? Oh, it's it, it's it's the dealers. Hi everybody. Welcome back. It's Wednesday. Random Simulator Day. We're gonna go rent some cars. We're gonna fix some things. Atlas tires. The tires for little girls. I don't know. Maybe they're not. All right, we're gonna actually do some client work today. We're not gonna run around looking at barns and fixing things that way. We are gonna go to the phones. And we're gonna pick up the storyline. This is a story order. Hello, I've just recently purchased a car from a friend of my aunt's neighbor. It looked alright. At first, it drove quite nicely. At some point, something cracked. Or did you just hit something? I always question things like this. There was smoke and everything shut down. Well, see, that's the problem. You released all the magic smoke. Everybody knows when you release the magic smoke, that's it. What we've got to do is get the magic smoke back inside. I was assured that it was all in great condition and that the car didn't require any additional input. Additional input? Okay. It was supposed to be ready and up for driving for a couple more years. It seems that somebody played an unfunny joke on me. I need this car for next week. I must have a functioning means of transportation because of my new job. I don't have time to search for something new now because I'm moving houses soon. Please do what you can so I can drive this car without fear. Change oil, other tasks. All right, we're going to take that one. We're also, oh, that thing needs a bath. Let's go ahead and move you into lift A. We are also going to take some additional work. Let's see here. We've got suspension, brake, and exhaust work. We've got suspension, brake, oil change, and body work. That looks like fun. Let's take that one. We'll move you on to B. Oh, and let's go ahead and take that one. Just needs brakes. That one's got a lot of problems, but it could be worth it. Let's see here. That's that Corvette look-alike. Poor brake performance. This car is loud. That sounds like something simple. We'll take that one. Oh, what's this one? My goodness, look at all these pretty little cars. We're going to go ahead and take that one too. And the Ford Mustang Cobra. Change engine oil, repair all engine faults. Engine isn't working, engine is working, but it's choppy. The filter needs to be replaced. Tapping sound from engine bay. So, I mean, it sounds like a normal Ford. I don't know what his problem is here. I just irritated the majority of my audience by saying it sounds like a normal Ford. Yeah, let's take the Ford order. No more space on my... What? I've got 3. There's 4 there. Where's the 5th? Oh, do I have a car hiding in one of my... Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Alrighty then. I think this is one that I bought, right? It is. Yeah, we need to move you to here. And, oh, there's the Mustang. Yeah, let's grab the rust stain. Okay. I mean, the engine looks nice. Let's inspect everything. I think part of the problem is that air filter housing. That thing looks destroyed. Clutch pressure plate, 17%. Supercharged serpentine belt. Supercharged intake manifold. Yep, see that intake is all just borked. Okay. Coolant reservoir, power steering, washer, battery, fuzz box, suspension. Looks good. I bet I wouldn't be able to even start this thing. Even though they say it runs, I doubt I'd be able to start it. That's usually the case. Excuse me. Back suspension is good. Yeah, we're pretty much just looking at... In fact, I might be able to do a fair chunk of the repairs without even pulling this thing in the garage. Because I believe I have a supercharger intake manifold sitting, waiting. Well, it does crank, so that's a good sign. Fuel rails are cooked. Fuel filter is borked. Fuel pump needs some serious work. Check out the tire tread. See how much rubber they've been laying down. Yeah, pretty evenly worn. I mean, it's not too bad. Let's see what all the electronical throttle, starter, relays, batteries. Well, I started a little early, so yeah, I did kind of sneak in there, but yeah, I'm doing good. Vulcan, how you doing, man? Yeah, I usually start at 8, and I started about 7:30. So yeah, I snuck in a little early. Oh, looks like this thing needs a camshaft. And piston rings. Looks like we're tearing the engine down. And I'm betting that these two are not going to be the same hole. I bet they're going to be 2 different holes. Nice. Ignition coil is bad. Ignition coil, 2 bad coils. ABS module, bad spark plug. Okay. And I think the minimum on this is 40%. Let's see. 57%. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that's working out for you. My wife and I have been talking quite heavily about doing a diet like that, so we're considering it. We just got to see how it's gonna fit the budget and how much the kids are gonna complain. So that's a lot of it right now. Okay, so this is our story car. These are custom order cars here. I think this one was just body work, wasn't it? Let's see here. Change engine oil, general running gears. Oh no, this was more rattling system, fixed body parts. It did need body parts fixed. So what body parts does it need fixed here? Fixed body parts. Where's my conditions? Front bumper, left front door, right front door window, right front fender. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. Did it say hood? Ah, we'll take the hood anyway. And we'll take this fender. We'll take this bumper. We'll take all these parts because why not? Body is in need of some serious work as well. That frame is 68%. Yikes. Those headlights look okay. I'm not going to bother pulling those headlights. That front windshield. Is there another piece here somewhere that I'm missing? No. I wonder if I should. It's not part of the project, but I'm not going to let this thing roll out with a frame that's about ready to split in half. That's just me, though. Move you back. Drag Racing DLC. Alright, let's see what we can fix here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. See, I gotta do all these parts, otherwise it'll look stupid. Like, some of the panels will look really, really super nice, and others will just look completely borked, so. Alright, that being said, what do we need? We need the trunk window. Uh, 62, 62, 65. I think I'm gonna be okay. I think we'll just get this one window. I'll do that. I will absolutely look into that. We're just really with the cost of meat right now. We're just going. That's gonna kind of hurt. But we're considering it. It's body tuning body shop. There we go. Front window. That's the one we need. Yeah, otherwise, how have things been? Have you been getting along okay? Things going well for you up there in that neck of the woods? I heard that there's some pretty good snowstorms heading up that way. Even bacon right now is stupidly expensive. But yeah, I mean, we do eat a lot of hamburger and stuff, hamburger and sausage, and I like the kielbasa idea. First time all year. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is, I understand that it's not going to be, T-bone steak every single day, but even hamburger has just, I mean, it's just gotten crazy. Oh, I don't want that. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need to remember what I have to do. Change oil, running gear control, suspension feels loose, rattling, brake system needs fixing. That's right, okay. You, get out of my way. I don't think I've even tested anything on this yet. Yeah, and that was one of the other things we were thinking. We've actually got a really good butcher not too far from us who has some really killer deals on like chicken and beef that we're looking at. And he's often cost-wise is either on par with what we can get from Costco or a little cheaper. It just depends on what they have coming in at the time. But for a lot of it, I mean, we can get a pound of ground round for like 235 a pound. So that's actually really good. Remember, this is just to get free experience. That's all this is for. But the car's in fairly decent shape, so. My gosh, how many parts are on this thing? Relay, housing, all that. Okay, that's all good. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Compression test. Engine's pretty sound so far. Haven't seen any big problems there, but I mean, we're not here for engine work. It's mostly the transmission. Let's see here. What else do we have? Check the OB. There's that oil filter we need to go after. Get that prize. Oh yeah, so you can get a whole cow from him. ABS module's defective. Well, that's probably part of our braking issue right there. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to have a clutch have a clutch issue on this. Did say it had running gear problems, right? I'm not crazy in that. Bad wheel hub or bad wheel bearing. Uh, Single exhaust system. Check out this suspension up here. Should probably run this thing down the test path too, but it looks like we've got a couple of bad bearings. Looks like there's some tie rod issues there. Another wheel bearing. Jeez, 4 bad wheel bearings. Someone just whooped me. Alright, let's yoink this. Oil. bring this thing down, put some fresh oil in her. There's the oil cap. And done. I like how they have no wires for these things here. It's just the coils and the spark plugs. Alright, suspension feels loose, suspension or a brake system needs fixing. Okay, I want to run that down through the test path just to be sure we know what we're missing here. So, test path. Should also get a better idea about the brakes too, because I know it probably needs more than just the ABS. Yeah, front brakes are cooked. Back brakes are okay, but... Rubber bushing, you're the one. You make break time lots of fun. Rubber bushing. I've already identified the tie rods. I don't think I need to take it down through test track. Well, no, because it's got running gear faults, right? Running gear control and repair, suspension filters loose. I think we pretty much got it. Let's go ahead and return it back to the lift. Let's pull the tires off. Now we're going to have to get this thing up in the air because we got to get to those bushings. Oops. It's been a while, guys. Hey, look, it's 8 o'clock now. Yeah. That's cooked. I gotta find that ABS modulator. Oh, is that it right there? Accessible from the engine bay. Of course it is. Okay. Doesn't look like any of those bushings are our problem bushing. Let's see. That's not our problem bushing there. Wondering if it's in there. Of course, it could be on the back too. Gotta find a bushing. Yes, I do. Did that radiator shrink down? I'm not sure. Gotta get in here and pull these wheel bearings too. Forgot about those. That bushing's good. That bushing's good. And that bushing's good enough. Yoink! Okay. Yeah, that rubber bushing's fine. Okay. So it's going to be here in the back. Bummer. I don't remember. Is this the one? Oh, this bearing's fine. That bushing's good. That bushing's good. I can put this wheel back on here. This side does not need any work. Let's look. Okay, yeah, see, these are 355s here on the back, so that's going to be the back wheel. Whoosh! I think there's our bad bushing right there. We also have a bad wheel bearing here. Take this off. I thought there were two bad bushings. What am I missing here, guys? Rubber bushing, okay. Inner and outer tie rod. Wheel hub, okay. A part not discovered. Well, maybe I did. I guess there was only one bushing. I thought there were two bushings. I wonder if I have any tie rods in my storage. Let me get this all charged up while we're waiting. Looks like those calipers are too far gone for repair. I wonder if I can turn those rotors, see if those rotors are Alcacoed. I can turn one of them. That's a good sign. Sort parts by condition. Yeah, those calipers are... They're broke. Let's see what we got in our storage here. Well, we'll grab one of those. Grab one of those. I don't see... Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to yawn here, but I thought I had some... Oh, I had an oil filler. Why'd I buy an oil filler? I had one on hand. I thought I had a caliper, but I guess I didn't. Okay. So, we need two of these. Yeah, it has been a long day. I wouldn't say it's been frustrating, but it has been a long day. And it's only Wednesday. That's the kicker. Okay, we don't need the window anymore. And we want calipers. Get 2 of them bad boys. Wheel bearings. We need 3 of them things. What, are you kidding me? It's all ball bearings and bell and wire these days. I watched Fletch the other day. That was a good flick. Let's put this thing back together. Oh, gotta grab the battery. Do the things that cost you no money. Alright. I could probably put this back together with little to no effort. I think I need some brake pads. You know what? We're going to remove these brake pads. We're going to get some fresh pads. I'm not going to put these old pads on here. Putting these nice surfaces on here with old pads, that's just, I can't roll that way. Okay, that's a 225. Alright. Install that. Put our little bearing back in there. Can't believe it had 3 bad wheel bearings. Imagine the noise that thing made. Good gracious. Oop, wrong tire. I don't know if I can install that, if it'll let me. Yeah, I've got to raise it up. Okay. You should be able to. It's up high enough. It should be. Did I grab 2 bushings or did I just grab 1? I'm confused. No, I did just grab 1. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking I still had a bushing out there for some reason. Alright, oil filter's done, that's done, that's good, that's good. That's all good, that's good. We put oil in the engine. We got all those parts fixed. Let's run it over to the car wash. Car wash. Every car gets a free wash. Growing up, there was a little repair shop by my parents' house that anytime you got mechanical work done, they would vacuum and wash your car. They were a good shop. It was a sad day when that owner passed away. I don't know if I spent that much or not, but looks good to me. Look at all those bad parts. We'd probably recycle that, but all these others, anything that's below 69%'s gotta go. Alright. Not ready to dig into the storyline yet. Don't know why. I know I've got a lot of low-hanging fruit here somewhere. Running gear, control and repair, sloppy steering. Probably one and the same. Can we get you over on the test path and figure out what's wrong with you? This thing had needed body work too, didn't it? No. And it looks like that. We may have to do some body work. Why does it sound like a track hoe or something? Seems like a lot of it's on the driver's side. We got a lot of front end work too that needs to be. Rubber bushing, you're the one. I think 41's the minimum on this, right? Yeah, 41 is the minimum condition for the part. I'm going to run you over to the car wash because you just look too dirty to work on. It's a dirty girl. That's slightly better. Let's see if we can get your interior up here too. 42%. Nice. Okay. Send you back to Lift B. Alright, this is gonna have everything here. Let's do some inspections. It's a lot of parts. Ooh, 2 air intakes. Nice. Additional inspection. Didn't see anything there. There's one. rear wheel hub. Fuel tank's good. Tire rods. Of course it would be tire rods. One of those is a bushing issue. Sway bar link. Let's see here. Washer fluid. The fuse box. That brake booster doesn't look like it's in too good a shape either. That fuel cell could use some TLC. Let's see what we can get from this. It said running gear, so we shouldn't have too many problems engine-wise. Not like those rust stains that are sitting out in the parking lot. I give Ford a really hard time, but I used to own Fords. Don't tell my family, though. They'll disown me. My friend, for some reason, is sad and angry, and I don't know why. I think it has something to do with his job. Type. Now, of course, if I was really doing this in real life, I wouldn't bother testing a lot of this stuff. But because it's a game and you need the experience... Yeah, you said that. See if it comes up with an ABS thing again. Well, they didn't really say it had braking problems. It was all suspension. I don't know why I keep thinking it's braking, but... Because it says right here, you know, it says... He's gearing sloppy. What's up, buddy?
Good night.
Look at this.
Ooh. What is it?
It's the fake Ferrari.
Oh, okay. What type of Ferrari is it?
I don't know. Ah. Apparently my friend's entire D&D group just disbanded. My thoughts and feelings are just another typical D&D campaign. I mean, I'm trying not to make light of his situation because he was really enjoying it, but it's the whole reason why I quit playing. It's just, no matter what, it seemed like every time you'd get a group together, the group would be disbanded very, very quickly for whatever reasons. You know, someone started having slight emotional problems, and everybody's like, all right, well, that's it. I guess we're done. And it's like, no, we can still play without Fred. And they're like, no, we need Fred. Fred's like our main healer. And it's like, oh, jeez. So I could just never find a group that, and maybe it was me. Maybe they just didn't like me, so they were always just making excuses to kick me out. But I don't know. It's the primary reason why I stopped playing. Yeah, yeah. That's about where it is for me. I mean, I think the last time I played it was probably, jeez, 97, I think. All that stuff is good. What came up and said that? Oh, the fuel tank. Okay. We need to pull this tire. Well, wait a minute. We gotta find out. Which one of these was red? Right there. There they are. I think one of those bushings was bad too. That bushing's good. Oh my gosh. That bushing's barely hanging on. That bushing's okay. That bushing's okay. Nice. Yeah, I used to play Space Marines a lot back in the day too. Uh, the RPG I really enjoyed most was Boot Hill. I really liked Boot Hill. I don't think that one was bad enough, was it? Oh, we could probably put that one back. Said we could go to 41%. I don't know what I just did, but I don't think it was right. That's all good. Inner tie rod. We should have... That's because I'm in add mode. Yep, that's the other one that's bad. Okay, I knew this one. I knew I was missing a part somewhere. Oh, it's at 51%. So keep it. He's complaining because he just got a good character and now he can't actually utilize it the way he wants. Okay, what do we have? We need parts. I think I only need one rubber bushing. It didn't add the sway bar link, did it? Yeah. Totally glossed over that sway bar link. I don't know why. It like did the rubber bushing twice. This game sometimes, I'll tell you. 245, 245, 235. Whoosh. It's a little sloppy. Is that the right tire? I gotta make sure before I really smash this thing. Okay. Whoosh. I probably should have repaired some parts, but why go the extra mile for this thing? We fixed this problem. I think we put a better pad on there than what we took off. Alright. Well, at least he'll be happy. Fixed, fixed, fixed. That didn't pay out a whole lot, did it? Alright, well, we smashed that one out real quick. What's the story with this one? Poor brake performance, car is loud. Well, this should be simple. To the test path with you. Do you imagine someone like me? I'm 6'6". Do you imagine someone like me shoehorning myself into a car like that? Never happened, my friend. Never happened. Wow. Man, this thing's got to pull hard to the left or hard to the right, man. Look at that rear brake. Sheesh. Caliper, ventilated caliper. Alright, let's just do a full... Brakes all the way around. But first... May as well get all the free experience points we can. I don't want to yawn in your ear, but I'm going to yawn in your ear. Well, there's our loud exhaust right there. Fuse box, coolant reservoir, power steering pump. All that was checked. All that is checked. Get all that done. ABS module's good. Well, we don't know. We need to test the ABS module. We'll put it to the corn cooters here in a minute. But I definitely think we're just going to get a whole set of, fresh set of brakes for this thing. Call it good. Brakes all the way around. 10, 10, 10, 1, 2. Okay. Fuse box. The engine looks real nice, though. Coils are good, plugs are good. Have nothing to do with the braking system. But the ABS checks out. Interesting. Well, at least part of it does. It looks like the ABS pump is bad. That pump looks pretty rotted. So now if these tires are slicks, and I put my tire measuring tool on them, how does it gauge whether they're worn out or not? Because those things go off the depth of the tread. These are slicks. There is no depth of tread. Besides, slicks are illegal in most states for streets. So, this would not be a street car. Alright, let's get you in the air so I can pull that exhaust and those brakes off you. But I need to get to that ABS module up front here. Yeah, 19%. Okay. Let's get the rest of them now. Let's see how many of these we actually have to replace versus just repairing them. I mean, technically those pads aren't in too bad a condition. 50% down, but yeah, these calipers are completely cooked. Whoosh. Oh, don't forget the exhaust pipe. We need that. could have just gone to a closer workbench. Give it superior braking. Almost half tempted to go paint these brake calipers. But I'm not getting paid to paint anything. You know what? I think I've got... That was a ventilated, right? Yeah, I think I've got another ventilated in here. Probably don't need two, but... I put all new pads on here. Sorry I'm so shaky tonight. Whoop. 245, 30. No, those would be the fatter ones. Okay, so these would be the front. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oops, wrong one. Whoosh. Ear itches. Why does my ear itch? They say your ear itches when someone's talking about you. Well, nobody ever has anything good to say about me. So I can only speculate. Did I miss an exhaust part? Does this thing have like a crap manifold somewhere? Oh, yeah, this manifold. Ah, okay. I might have one of those in the shop. Let me go check my parts. I might have one of those. car I missed that off? Oh, I didn't want that whole engine. I think that's the one, right? No, that is not the one. Oh, that one that I have is a exhaust manifold V8. You will not work, kind sir. I already got that. Alright. Yes, my ears are burning. But itching is a type of burn. Whoosh. You gotta remove this turbo before you can remove the exhaust. Guess it makes sense. Alright, that should be everything. Yep, and yep. Hope it was worth it. Oh, don't want to sell those pads. Those could still be used on something. They're half worn. I just can't see putting half worn stuff on brand new parts. I think that's what we had Warehouse 5 for. Yes. If we go to Warehouse 1, everything should be 100% here. Because these are all new parts, except for these guys. That should be under the auto body side of things anyway. That's for an i5. Warehouse number 3. Warehouse number 6. Oops. Alright, what do we have left, guys? Ah, the rest stain. Then we'll get on to the story model. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because these are fast and simple jobs. You know what? I never washed that other car. Alright. I've already done all that. Oh, that's right. What the heck was that? I think my bulldog's dreaming about something and is whining. Let's see if I can run this thing down the test path. I don't think I will be able to. I bet it's going to say engine cannot start. There's no oil in the engine. What? Why did they bring me a car with no oil? What is wrong with them? It's a thoroughly damaged engine. These guys are fired. don't know if you guys just heard that, but there's a guy who has this Mustang that he thinks is really cool, but it's got like the worst exhaust system on it you can possibly imagine. It just sounds like someone's constantly rattling tin cans around inside the car. I don't know how people can drive around with a car like that and think that it sounds awesome. I wish people would learn what a good exhaust note sounds like. I really do, because the stuff they pull is not even remotely. You know, all these heads have to come off anyway if I've got to get to that piston and piston rings. So, we got to tear this whole stinking engine down anyway. I probably ought to drain some fluids before I get too deep. Because if I pull that water pump off, it's going to be fluid everywhere. Alright. Because I gotta pull all this off to get to the piston and the problem. Let's see if it's on one side or the other so I know exactly how deep into this thing I gotta go. Because if the broken ring and the broken piston are all on the same side, which I know they won't be because they never are. Didn't it just say there was no oil in the engine? This game lies to me. It said it had a bad piston, right? Could have swore it said this thing had a bad piston. Piston rings, piston ring, two piston rings. Okay, I thought it was a piston and a piston ring, but I can't see the piston rings from here, can I? I don't think I'm going to have to pull the crank out of this thing, but this has got to go. Because that's broke. Alright, let's leave it like this until we know exactly which piston we got to play with here. Air, fuel, and oil. Tapping sound. We've got a camshaft in there we got to do anyway. Oh my gosh, okay. Tell me it's not a Ford. I don't think I have to remove that. But we know it needs a coil. We know it needs an intake manifold. Oh, come on. Bolts that shouldn't be locked up are locked up. I think we found our bad cam. Hopefully the piston rings are all on this side too. They won't be. Tearing a whole engine down because it has to be a pounder ground round. Gotta get creative. Oh, timing belt's cooked. That's nice and healthy. Oh, that cam gear's cooked. And of course I'm going to have to pull every single piston to figure out which one has bad rings. I mean, I guess I could highlight it, right? Yep, one on each side. I knew they wouldn't be together. I mean, why would we want to have them on the same side? That's crazy, Doc. At least we could repair most of this, so it's not a complete loss. A fair chunk of these can be repaired and brought back into service, and it says repair. I think it should really be stated as rebuild. I'm still questioning how a valve cover can become damaged. I mean, I guess something can actually go through the valve cover, but just sitting on an engine doesn't make it degrade that much. I don't know, I guess with the new carbon fiber ones, yeah, they would slowly start to degrade, but It's like getting brand new heads. Yeah, gotta pull them off. May as well tighten them up. What parts do we need? Alright, let's start from the basics. I think 57% is my minimum, right? Okay, I might have... I know I have some of these parts. Warehouse 1. And don't need a cam. We've got the oil pan. We've got the oil filter. We got the supercharger. And do I even have the belts? I think we repaired the base. What we need is the cover, right? Why do I have so many supercharger intake manifolds? Holy cow. Yeah, we needed the cover. But we got the oil pan. We had that. We're getting a new timing gear. Yeah, we had all 4 camshafts, so we're golden there. We got the base, so we didn't need to get the base. We got those, so we can omit the belt, the oil pan, the oil filter when we go to get our parts. Okay. So, we don't need that anymore. We need the cam gear for sure. Spark plugs are going to be on a different part. We got the serpentine belt. We need the fuel filter for sure. We need 2 piston rings. It is now officially 9 o'clock. Coil and plugs are going to be under a different section. And we need the filter cover. We got the intake manifold. Don't need that now. Got the oil filter. We don't need that. We need the timing belt. May as well get 2 of those. Put 2 fresh belts on it. I mean, you're going to be in there. May as well. Got the oil pan. Don't need to worry about that. And we need 2 new fuel rails. Okay, so come back to here. And yep, 2 coils. Haha, I knew it was 2 coils. Where's our plug? All right. $75 and $61. Why not? May as well. We're here. Do as much as we can topside before we go below. Put you on. Let's put you on. Install you, and install you. We'll put you on. Add your pretty little clips. Oh, can't do the oil filter yet. Let's go ahead and toss you in. Get this sequence of events done. That cam, this cam. Looking through the overflow bottle. Ah, fuel rail, fuel rail. These are never going to go back on the way they're supposed to. Mostly because I'm just randomly putting them on. Alright, back up top here. I think the bad plug was on the other side, but... Oops, not 16. Alright, let's come over here to this side. This rust stain took a little more time than I thought it would. That's the one that was bad. Fuel filter. Alright. Come on. Did I not get a crankshaft bearing cap, or did I repair it? I think I may have repaired it. Clutch pressure plate. Oh man, I still need to pull the transmission off this stupid thing. I knew I needed to pull the tranny. I knew it. And I'm like, I don't need to pull the tranny because I'm not pulling the engine out. See what I had to put up with? Hey, hold on a second, guys. Alright. I've got a buddy of mine who needs me to fix his computer, so he's going to be dropping it off tomorrow. It's always the way. It's always the way. Let's make sure I don't have a pressure plate in here. I think I've got a clutch plate. I don't remember seeing a pressure plate, so I'm not expecting to see one in here. It was the clutches though. All right. I just like to double check before I stampede towards ordering a ton of parts. May as well add oil since we got her down here. All right. Whoosh. Toss in your new flywheel, put a new clutch in, put your new pressure plate in, because you got to be able to overshift this thing. Quit racing it. Whoosh. Alright, that should be it for this one. It sure is. Okay. Let's drop this thing down. Let's run it over to the car wash. Get it all spiffy sproofied up. Let's see here. I got oil in it, right? I got the air filter on it. Got all the clips on the air filter. Yep, number of bad parts I have left compared to the number of parts I purchased is right on par, so we're good. To the car wash. Ooh, shiny. How much do I get for this? 13, that's not too bad. Another satisfied customer. Sell all parts below 69%. I got another case. Alright, let's look at the story mode car. Now that we've got all the piddly stuff out of the way. Warehouse 5. Warehouse 6. Alright, so this guy bought this car. He blew it up because he doesn't know how to drive the dang thing. Story order. Change oil, other tasks. What are the other tasks? Just recently also noticed something wrong with it. Okay, other tasks. Perform wheel alignment and calibrate. To calibrate them. Hey, hold on a second. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. That was my friend asking me for all my Twitch information, so we were getting that over to him and discussing what we do and what not, because he wanted to watch me on Twitch, so. That's who I was waving to, in case anybody was wondering. Because he found my page and he's like, "Oh, I see you," and I'm like, "Yep, that's me." So I waved at him. So, yep, kept trying to play while I was talking to him. So anyway, I think we're narrowing down what the problem is with this engine. Yeah, it's broke. It definitely could use some serious rebuilding here. I don't know why he thought this was a good deal, but some people. I guess that's Celtic lover. Yep, Celtic lover. I think that's my buddy right there. So. I gotta pull this transmission because I gotta pull this crank out of here. Oh, look, bad clutch. Big surprise! Ooh, wow. Yeah, that whole clutch is just cooked. Alright. Let's get okay, so we pulled all that, Everything else is all top end stuff. Get all that done. This guy needs a whole new engine. Of course he does. I didn't even look and see how many miles this thing had on it. How many miles? 88,000 miles. This motor's blown up. Oh, that guy spent way too much money on this pile of junk. Needs a new fuel injection rail too. I think that came up on the diagnostics though. I think when we tested the fuel rail. Oh no, we weren't able to do the fuel pressure test because we had the engine torn apart. That's right. I started tearing the engine apart before I did any kind of diagnostics. Because I kind of knew where the thing was going. I knew that we'd have to be pulling this whole thing apart. Ooh, bad cams too. What a bummer. God, I wish I had one of these motors sitting in my inventory so I could just swap it out, but alright, gotta pull this. Pull the tensioner. I'm looking through the spring. Alright. Oh no, we gotta drain that before we pull that guy. I just about made a classic mistake. Cover. And yeah, timing belt was cooked. I think we found all of our parts. This engine was just a pile of garbage. Yeah, spark plugs are all bad. It looked good from afar, but it was far from good, guys. Bad piston, mediocrely good piston, bad piston. Block's still in decent shape, though. I'm kind of surprised. Let's see here. Alternator's okay. Don't know how good the power steering pump is. Reservoir's alright. And Let's see where we're at. I think we've got the majority of issues now. Parts not discovered. Everything shut down. I was assured that it was all in great condition. The car didn't quite require. What are we missing here? Oh, the crank. Yeah, the crank's got to come out. So that's a part that's bad. Might be something there in the back here. Oh yeah, fuel tank's cooked. That's got to go. Fuel pump's cooked. That's got to go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get her back in the air. Yoink. Whoosh. Yep, 11%, 12%. Those things are garbage. That should be it. I think that's all of our parts. Yep, we got them all. Other tasks. Perform wheel alignment. Alright, let's go see what we can fix, guys. Got a lot of parts here. I don't think we really need to fix any of those. We do need to fix these, though. Put those back on fresh pistons. We don't want to... Not good to mix and match, really, is what I'm trying to say. Crankshaft bearings, yeah, we need to get those cleaned up. Alright. I'm just going to end up refreshing everything, aren't I? Why not? Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Heat shield. Air intake. The valve cover. An exhaust manifold. The pump of the water. And the head. Alright. What do we need and what do we have? Oh, I want to put that battery on the battery charger too, so he's got a nice healthy battery. Keep hitting escape every single time. Alright. So I don't have a pressure plate. Don't have a flywheel. May as well get 4 new pistons. I might have an oil pan. Don't have a fuel rail. No, I don't have a gas tank. I know I've got a clutch. I could probably take one of my clutches out of my inventory. Go in here, warehouse number 1. Let's see. I do have a fuel rail. Don't mind if I do. take this clutch plate. Here's our oil pans. I don't see... I guess I don't have an oil pan. Oh, bummer. Yeah. Let's check our high performance parts. We want to save that for something special. Alright, so... I needed to go to my electrical section too and get some of my electrical stuff. We got the clutch. We got the fuel rail. Okay, so we don't need the clutch and the fuel rail. Go in here, list, pressure plate, clutch. Don't need the fuel rail. Clutch plate's got to go bye-bye. What is problem? Warehouse 4. Okay. I know we needed a B. Am I all out of B's? Wow. How many B's did I need? I needed 2 B's. Well, I need B, B, and B. I need one relay B, one relay A. So relay A, one relay B, and I need one more fuse C. Okay. So let's start out here. We want fuse B right there. And we want the spark plugs. Need 4 of those. Were the coils in decent shape? I think they were. What did I just delete? Oh no, I didn't delete the spark plugs. What did I just delete? Oh crap. Stop deleting things! I know I need that. No, I don't want... I'm getting tired, guys. Okay. Let's go back through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was what I deleted. I got the oil pan, fuel tank, oil filter, spark plugs, rings, crank, fuel pump. Alright. Pressure plate. Need one of those. I just had to duplicate everything because I randomly started to delete things like a moron. I am not. I'm an idiot. Don't do what I do. Camshaft. We need 2 of these. Okay, starter. We only need 1 of you, and you're in the other section. ABS pump. Is it going to be in the other section? That's why I was in there to start with. Okay. Need a crankshaft. Relay. I think I already got the relay A. Timing belt. Pretty sure I got the relay B as well. Fuel filter. Flywheel. And piston rings. ABS pump. Starter. ECU-A. Alright, let's go put this thing back together, guys. I'm an idiot. Crank goes in, oil filter goes in. Whip us around this way. Let's get all this built. Try and get as much work done down here as we can. Yes. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. What you need, man? Ugh, keep hitting escape every single time. Don't know why I do that. This is as bad as one of my barn find cars that I have to build all the time. Yep, we had one of those. Had one of those. Have two of these. And the cover. Whoop. Toss in a starter. Slap the new head on it. I really wish repairing cars was this easy. I swear a lot less when I'm doing it this way than I do when I actually work on cars. Whoosh. Upper intake manifold. The throttle of thy body. Toss these cam gears back on. Get as much of this done before we adventure back down into the depths of the belly of the beast. Why did it zoom out? There we go. I think there needs to be a little feller down there somewhere, doesn't there? Nope. Alright, what do I have left to install? Just all the bottom end stuff. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead and add our coolant back to the reservoir, so we got that going. So we got all that together. Wonder why those bolts go in so slow and the other ones go in really super fast. There are just some things about this game. Oil pan in the city. Toss that up there. Now we gotta go get the turbo installed. I think we're pretty much done. Oh, fuel tank. That's right. Alright. I think on the bottom half we are golden. Radiator fan housing. Alright, wonder how we missed that. I think I've got one of those sitting back here on the shelf, don't I? Because I really just need the fan. That's a fan A, right? Radiator fan housing fan. Radiator fan housing radiator. I can't just call it a radiator fan A. Radiator fan A. Fan housing B fan 1. Fan housing B fan 2. I don't have a fan A, do I? Dang it! Alright. Fan. Radiator fan housing fan. Seems a little redundant, radiator fan raising. I mean, I get that they have to designate it as a fan, but alright. All those are done. Time to add the oil and slick it up. Alright. They literally only had one good piston. I'm glad I replaced all four. Look at all that. That whole engine just blew up. I'm surprised it didn't need a new block. All right. To the car wash. Then we got to do the wheel alignment. While that's doing its thing, let's go ahead and sell these parts. Alright, move to the test pass. Make sure it runs. Alright, 10 minutes, guys. I think we finished it on time. Yeah, it's fairly decent braking. It's a lot better down than it was with that bad ABS pump, but suspension's in fairly decent shape. I mean, now it's got a decent motor in it. The car's in overall good condition. All right. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that alignment's way out. I think he jumped this thing. That just... Alright, that seems like all of it. I don't think we have anything else going on. What's our conditions now? 77% on parts, 88 on the body, 89 on the frame. Interior's up to 91. It was 85 before. I'll run this thing over to the dyno. See what it's kicking out now. Just out of curiosity. Dyno. 180 whopping horsepower. Hoo y'all. It's still a little weak, but it's better. I'm sure before it was like way down below that. Here's your car back to you. There we go. Let's see what we get in the case. Oh, look, a bonus case. Isn't that lovely? Yay! Alright, I think we cleared them all out. We did it. All in 2 hours and 16 minutes. That wasn't bad for what we did, guys. It really wasn't. I don't have any time left. It's 9:53. I guess I could end just a few minutes earlier. Or you know what? Actually, woo. We've got a couple of things here. Let's go to my parking garage here and see what we got. I know we've got these rust stains here. Yeah, let's unlock this. May as well unlock all of these now. Since I got the monies. Not that I'm going to fill them all up, but I just like unlocking everything. This alley is currently locked. Ooh, I'm down to 10K. I guess I should have paid more attention. Um, we could sell our DeLorean. Could sell our Roadrunner too. I don't think we finished that one. That's our 777, right? Which one of these was our 777 Mustang? Ooh, I see. The wife is tempting me with food to end my stream and come upstairs and eat. um, you know what? Let's look at this Volvo. Let's move it to the garage. Come on. Move to garage. There it goes. But is it meat? No, it was actually cheese. What did she have? She had cheese, apples, and peanut butter. Where's our Volvo? Sitting out here. Oh, did we finish this one? Something's been done to it. Ooh, missing a fuel tank. Oh no, the fuel tank's there. We just never pulled it. I don't remember working on this. I really don't remember working on this one, guys. But I must have, because everything's 100%. Wonder why I didn't fix that. I'm confused about this Volvo. I thought this Volvo still needed a ton of work on it. I mean, I don't have the necessary parts. Quit lying. I really don't remember working on this car, guys. Um, do you guys remember what episode we worked on this? Because it would have been in one of my streams, but I really don't recall working on this Volvo. I have no memory. I mean, why would I have left the rear end like this? I really have no memory. I just don't. I don't know, guys. Why did I not run it on the dyno? Or maybe I did and I just haven't run it since I got the drag racing DLC, right? This is 291 horsepower. 97, 96, 100, 96. It's got performance parts in it. Right? That's what I'm saying. Let's run this back over to the dyno and see what performance parts we got in it, because I really don't remember building this thing out. There's no custom ECU, no custom carburetor. So I didn't do anything computer-wise with it. It must all be spark plug and... Let's see if that's the factory horsepower. Let's see what it kicks out now. It sounds mean. .323 horsepower. That's pretty beefy for a vehicle that doesn't weigh a whole lot. Right? that is some serious stuff for a vehicle. I mean, it's 3,000 pounds and it's got, I mean, that's almost, 10 horsepower per pound. or 10 pounds for every horsepower. I'm sad that it doesn't reflect the dyno power here. Oh, measured power right there. Derp. Just gotta read, Dev. 12% tuning. Huh. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this car. Alright, I got 61,000 now. Alright, guys. You know what? Like a buddy of mine in college, he dropped a 454 in a Vega. He actually twisted the frame. Torque. So no, actually, that was quite common, especially with those big blocks. You put them into those smaller unibody cars, and you would just twist them right in half. Those big blocks, I mean, were 500, 600 foot-pounds of torque in some cases, and you really hit them with the beans, and it would just twist them right in half because the motor goes one way, back end goes the other way, and just and you could see it because the car kind of sits a little cockeyed like this as it goes down the road. It's really kind of cool. I used to have a Buick 455, and that thing had some torque. Even with it being a 6,000 freaking pound car, you get into that and you could just feel the torque push that thing down the road. Yeah, no, those big blocks, they were something else. I got my license in a 72 Electra. Yeah, those Electras, yeah, anything on those Buicks. Buick actually had a 455 high performance model that was called the Rocket. And that thing at the crank was like, I want to say like almost 300 horsepower for a Smogger. And the torque on it was, I want to say, if I recall, I'm going to have to look it up again. I want to say it was like 535 on the torque. But just insane amounts of torque. But, alrighty guys. Thanks for joining. If you miss any of my episodes, look through my Twitch and you can find my YouTube channel. I publish all of these, just raw video. I don't do any kind of fancy editing or anything like that, but I publish all of these to my YouTube. So if you ever miss an episode, go to that. You can watch them. I've got them all there. And catch me tomorrow. It's random game day tomorrow. the son really wants to do Ark, so it looks like we're going to probably be doing Ark. We might start early again, so he actually has some time to play with the stream before he's got to go to bed 8. And yeah, so that's the plan. And then Friday, we're going to be starting 23 days till 23 days till Kerbal Space Program 2. I'm trying to save my pennies for it, so we'll see what happens on that. But yeah, Friday we've got Space Quest 4 coming up to continue that series. And here's the Polly telling me that she's ready for bed. Do you want to say hi to all your internet friends? Do you want to say hi to all your internet friends? Huh? Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Here. Look. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Polly. Hi, Polly. She says hi. Alrighty, guys. I've got everything falling off my desk now because I dared move things. So yeah, thanks for joining, and everyone have a good night. No Linux, no multiplayer for the foreseeable future. That's okay. You can get it to run on Linux. You can get lots of things to run on Linux. Have a good night, guys. Later.